Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering Thibs is fired. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. There's been a report from ESPN that literally says Thibodeau has been relieved. Tom Thibodeau, head coach of the New York Knicks, has been relieved of his head coaching responsibilities. When you think about the Knicks, they lost in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Indiana Pacers. They had a tremendous season. They fell short one series of the NBA Finals. And you can tell there's a lot of things that have to change for the Knicks, but overall they had a solid season. The reasons that Thibodeau got fired, he played his players too much. He didn't have an innovative offense, and he was yet to be creative on the offensive side. From the defensive side and the playmaking side, he did play his players a little bit too much, 38 minutes to 40 minutes per night for the starters. And you got to think, in the playoffs, that went up to about 44 minutes, 46 minutes, because your bench gets a little bit smaller. You don't play all the players that you normally play during a regular season because you're essentially chasing an NBA title and your rotations get smaller. They were out-coached against the Pacers. They were outplayed as well. They were out-schemed. When you look at the offensive side, they weren't fresh. And a lot of times the players look gassed. The players look tired. With this coaching change, you're going to also have to bring some aesthetic changes to the roster as well. Let's be clear. Having Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson is cool. Having OG is cool. Having Bridges is cool. But you're going to have to improve this roster. Having Robinson, you're going to have to get him a better backup as far as what he's bringing to the table, because I think Robinson is a starting center. I think that he has the ability to start next to Karl Anthony Towns to protect him, because Karl Anthony Towns was picking up offensive fouls and defensive fouls all over the place. That limited the Knicks. Also, Jalen Brunson being in foul trouble as well. That didn't help the Knicks in any way, shape, or form. They became a worse team because both their stars were on the bench most of the time. So now, zoom fast forward, and you're looking at now, this team's going to need a little bit more bench help. They're going to need a backup small forward at this point. Josh Hart's a good shooting guard, but when it came to certain times in a series, he just disappeared. He disappeared big time. He disappeared against Boston a little bit, but he really disappeared against Indiana. They were able to outplay them, outpace them, and they just took their hearts essentially. From this here, Thibs, you got to ask yourself, he did the same thing in Chicago, did the same thing in Minnesota, was the same kind of coach in Boston when he was an assistant. And you got to think, he drove his players into the ground. Even Mikal Bridges was speaking out about it and saying, hey, we're tired. He spoke out in, I believe, March or April, saying they were tired. They needed a rest. They needed to slow down a little bit on the minutes. So, Thibs could have saved himself, but he wanted to be a control freak as far as controlling everything. I don't think he let anybody, coaching-wise, dictate any offense, and I think that cost him his job. So the next thing now is for the Knicks to find a coach. That's going to be the next video we cover, but are you sports fans? Chime in. Did Thibs deserve to be fired? Did he deserve to lose his job? Or should he have kept his job? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube platform, and we'll see you on the next episode.